Hello there, college, university students, year 1, gather here. Let's look at this question. Rationalize the denominator. We have 1 over 1 plus root of 2. We are told to rationalize. What does it mean? When you are told to rationalize, they are asking you to transform the denominator into a rational number. Alright? So how do we go about it? The way it is here, it is an irrational number. So now we want to transform or to change. So what you're going to do is to multiply whatever you've been given by the conjugate of the denominator. Okay? So you multiply it by the conjugate. Okay? Multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. So now, what is the conjugate of this denominator? It is 1. You just change the sign. So it will be 1 minus root of 2. Whatever you're going to write as the numerator here should also be the denominator. 1 minus root of 2. So you multiply by the conjugate. This is the conjugate. So you multiply everything so that it will not change anything here. This divided by this is 1. So I'm not changing anything. Okay? That is the first step. The second step is you are now going to multiply 1 times 1 minus root of 2. It will be 1 minus root of 2 over this times this. So I'm going to write it in this manner. 1 plus root 2. And then the other one will be 1 minus root 2. Like this. Okay? Then I'm going to multiply. The numerator will remain the way it is, 1 minus root of 2 over. So now let's start multiplying here. 1 times 1 is 1. Again, 1 times negative root 2 here is negative root 2. We are done with the 1. We come to this. Root 2 times 1 is plus root 2. Again, root 2 here times root 2. So you multiply root 2 times root 2 like this. Okay? So according to the laws of indices, this can also be written as this. When I've got root, just write 1. Then whatever you have inside, multiply. Therefore, 2 times 2 will be 4, and square root of 2, square root of 4 will be 2. So when we multiply positive root 2 times negative root 2, we are going to get negative 2, which is this 2. Okay? At this point, you can see that we have root 2 plus root 2. This will give us 0, so we can cancel them. I'll be able to write what will remain, 1 minus root 2 over, here I'll be having 1 minus 2, that is what will remain here. And this one now will be able to give me 1 minus root 2 over 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Okay? At this point, I can now separate the two fractions. I'll be able to say 1 over negative 1 minus root 2 over negative 1. Like this, I'll separate them. This will give me negative 1. Negative is positive root 2. This is the answer. I have rationalized the denominator. This is the answer. Bye-bye.